Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I got a little bit of a laugh last night when I put up my training footage. There were a bunch of people who were like, wow, your push press is weak and everything else. And it comes back to a point I always try to make to people. I have a lot of new subscribers since I've discussed this before. And it's funny that people would say that, because my philosophy has always been you need to find your weak exercises. If you're weak at any major exercise, it doesn't matter whether it's a weighted chin up or a push press or a front squat or whatever it happens to be. If you can find any of those major exercises that are critically important for overall athleticism, if you want to be well-rounded and truly fit, it's a good idea to find those exercises and then work on them, because we all have weak links. Doesn't matter how strong you are, you always have an exercise somewhere, any of these major exercises that due to either your motor patterns of some major movement or a weak muscle group or a weak stabilizer somewhere, you are going to find an exercise that is a weak link for you. And I think it's important over time that we actually actively look for those lifts, identify them, and improve on them, work on our technique on them, work on our strength on them, so that we can become stronger and more well-rounded as lifters and athletes. Even if you're not trying to be an athlete, you're just trying to be fit and healthy, well, being well-rounded in your strength and finding those weak stabilizers and weak support muscles and everything else is actually important for your overall fitness, particularly in any sort of real-world endeavor it might carry over into, and you might actually need to be strong in some emergency situation or something. It could be beneficial to do that, in addition to the fact that it will just make you stronger overall, which is a good thing. Remember, strength is never a weakness. So in my case, the push press is really a big weak link for me right now. So it's something I've chosen to start working on. I'm going to be pushing it 3 times a week. I'm going to work on it, work on my technique, work on even my grip spacing, everything to get it right so that I can get a lot stronger at this weak link for me. And for you, it might be a completely different exercise. And what a lot of people tend to do when they start lifting the things that they're best at, they're strongest on, they tend to focus on those, and the things that they are not good at, we oftentimes have a tendency to want to avoid. We don't want to be seen doing those things. And particularly, a lot of people wouldn't want to film those things and put them up on YouTube. But using myself as an example there, I'm not doing anyone any favors who's watching if I avoid doing the things on camera that I'm weak at and I need to work on. If anything, putting them up there for other people to see can be motivational, because other people are going to say, hey, you need to work on that. And that's going to make you want to improve at it. So my own strategy for me is something you guys could apply to yourself. Do your worst exercise when the gym is busy. If you're a little embarrassed by your weak link, maybe you'll be more motivated to work on it and improve at it. It's just a strategy a lot of people should consider. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. If you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to click like down below. So I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.